This lesson is solve system of equation with two variables by elimination part 4. This is for special case. So on the left hand side when it is no solution, on the right hand side when it is infinite solutions. Okay, so the left will be no solution, the right will be infinite solution. So on the right, here is our example. Again, follow the rule, same value, opposite sign. As you can see, this is a 5, this is a 10. They are not the same. So we borrow each other. First of all, we rewrite the equation again so we can see the changes. So borrow the 5, put it in the bottom. Borrow the 10, put it on top. Okay, one more time. Borrow the 5, put it in the bottom. Borrow the 10, put it on top. Okay, next we want them to be opposite. However, if you look carefully, they are already opposite. This is negative, this is positive, so we don't need an extra negative. One more time. If they are already opposite of each other, one positive and one negative, we do not add an extra negative in. Okay, so one more time. If they are opposite of each other already, one positive, one negative, then we do not need to put an extra negative in. Okay, as you can see, this is a negative, this is a positive. They are already opposite of each other, so do not add an extra negative in. Okay, next we distribute. So 10 times negative 5, negative 50. 10 times 1 gives me 10. 10 times 4 gives me 40. 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. 5 times 4 is also 20. Okay, next, as you can see, they are the same number. They are opposite of each other, so this 50 go away. Also, if you look carefully, this is a 10, this is also a 10, and they are opposite of each other, so they also go away. So in this case, the x and the y go away as well too. So the x go away, the y go away. All I have left is just 0. And then bring down 40 plus 20 gives me 60. Okay, so in this case, the x go away, the y go away. So all I have left is 0 equal 40 plus 20 gives me 60. However, 0 cannot equal 60, and the reverse 60 cannot equal 0. So this is impossible. So therefore, this is no solutions. Okay, you cannot have something equal something else. So this is no solution. Okay, so be very careful. This is the no solution. And let's do the infinite solution. So same situation again. Make sure that they have the same value, opposite sign. Now in this one, I twist things around just a little bit. If you notice, this here x first and then y, but over here I have y and then x. So just rewrite it. Bring the 20 to the front and bring the y to the back. So bring the x to the front and bring the y to the back. Okay, so that's all I did, because I want the x first and then the y next. Okay, so that, again, just be careful, sometimes it will do that too. So bring the x to the front and then the y to the back. Now when you do that, do not change any signs. Okay, you're not moving anything, you're not moving across to the other side, you're just switching things. You're still on the same side, you're still in the same side, so you're not changing the symbol. Okay, so leave that alone. Then leave the negative alone, leave the positive alone. The only time you change negative to positive if you are going to the other side. Okay, you are still on the same side. Okay, so all I did was I bring this negative 20 to the front and then this positive 15 to the back, so that it matched x with x, y with y. Okay, now if you look carefully here, 4 and 20, they are not the same number, so I borrow. So borrow the 4, put it in the bottom. Borrow the 20, put it on top. Okay, one more time. Borrow the 4, put it in the bottom. Borrow the 20, put it on top. Okay, next they have opposite sign already. This is positive, this is negative. They are already opposite signs, so there's no need for extra negative. One more time. This is positive, this is negative, so there is no need to put another to put an extra negative in. Okay, so multiply that out. So that gives me 80. This gives me negative 60. This gives me 120. This bottom equation gives me negative 80. That gives me positive 60. And this gives me negative 20. And then as you can see, this 8dx go away. 60y also go away, so it's just 0. And then on the right hand side, 120 subtract 120 is also 0. So in this case, 0 can equal 0, so therefore infinite solution. Okay, so be very careful. One more time. On the left hand side, the reason why it is no solutions, because they are not the same. On the right hand side, they are infinite solution because they are the same. So be very, very careful in the special case.